The anatomy of a marketing email. Hello there, everyone. We are very well aware that writing marketing emails can be a shot in the dark sometimes. We say this because it takes repeated practice to get at least one type of email right. And that can happen right when most of your subscribers have long lost interest in your emails. But it is precisely the enormous amounts of trial and error that we have gone through which has allowed us to develop and refine the elements of a winning marketing email that will encourage your leads to open them up just by seeing your subject lines. And in this video, we are going to show you the anatomy of the perfect marketing email. Getting started. To get started creating your marketing emails, we recommend you to just sign in to your email marketing tool of choice and then to go from there. In our case, we're going to use MailChimp, so we simply start on our MailChimp dashboard. Now, something else that we recommend you to do is to create templates for your marketing emails. This strategy will help you to save time every time that you decide to test or launch a new email campaign, as you'll only have to select your templates and then to modify the information in it according to your new campaign's needs. We are going to show you this process from our MailChimp account, and although the actual steps might vary from platform to platform, the basic workflow is the same. So we start by clicking on the Templates tab located on the top left corner. And then we are going to click on the Create Template button, setting up the elements of a winning marketing email, one by one. Now, as you can see on the following page, we are going to be able to select whether to use a pre-designed layout or template for our marketing email template, or to code one of our own. For this example case, we are going to select a layout that allows us to include all the elements of a winning marketing email. So we select the Educate layout by clicking on it. The reason why we chose this email layout is because it has all the elements of an engaging marketing email positioned from top to bottom. So start taking notes, because we are going to show you each element one by one. A winning marketing email starts with a header, where you have to include your business's identity, or in other words, your business logo. So we will simply start by deleting the logo button on the header. Then we are going to select and drag the image element to this header. And then we're going to click on the Browse button to select our business logo from the library. Once we select our image, we're going to click on the link option on the image panel to the right to insert our business website URL address in the web address field. Inserting your business website URL in the header logo will allow you to use your logo as a sort of call to action button that can help you to catch those leads that do not usually read marketing emails. All right. So let's move on to the text box below. In this text box, we will find the first two most relevant elements of any marketing email, the headline and the copy. The headline is simply a brief text that serves two purposes. The first one is to tease the content of your emails, and the second purpose is to act as an extension of your subject line. In our example case, we are going to edit our headline to include our headline, which will read, "Killing diabetes with food is easier than you think." There are two important elements that you have to include in your headlines. One element is one or more relevant keywords whose purpose is to grab the attention of the recipient. In our case, we are using the diabetes keyword to grab the attention of our niche audience. The other element is curiosity-inducing headline copy. The idea is to craft a headline that makes your recipients curious enough as to make them want to open your emails. In our case, we are using the "killing diabetes with food" phrase to make our healthy eating conscious audience curious. Now we are going to edit our email copy. Email copy is a brief but compelling description of your business, your products, your content, or your offers. Now, engaging email copy has three elements: the description of a problem, acknowledgement of the problem, and the offer of a solution to said problem. That's what will allow you to make your recipients either to click through your call to action or your links. In our example case, our email copy will read, "Unhealthy eating is a problem for everybody, whether you are going through diabetes or just trying to get your eating habits right. We know how difficult it is to tackle firsthand, and we also know how difficult it is to find helpful information among the noise. That is why we have created the most accessible library of information and online resources for those that want to live a healthier, longer life." Okay, so right below your email copy, you have to include a call to action that leads recipients where you want them to go first. In our case, we want to send recipients right through to our website. So we simply click on the Call to Action button and enter our website URL in the Website Address field. Now we are going to replace the text in the button text field to include our own Call to Action text. For this example case, we are going to use the "Yes, I want to get better" text in our Call to Action because it reads as a first-person positive affirmation. Now, one thing that will really help you to improve your open rates as well as your email engagement rates is including links to content in your marketing emails, right below the main copy and call to action. This strategy works because it helps your recipients stay up to date without them having to go to multiple websites a day to get their information fixed. That is why the best approach is to include a mix of original content that leads to articles in your own blog or website and curated content that leads recipients to third-party blogs or websites. As you can see here, our layout allows us to use up to 3 blocks to insert teaser links to content. So, what we are going to do is to insert 2 links to 2 of our most recent blog posts. We can do this by first going to our website and opening one of our blog posts. Then we right-click over the post header image and copy the image address. Now we go back to the MailChimp editor and click on the first image plus caption block. Now we move to the content panel to the right and click on the Replace option. And then we click on the drop-down menu located on the top right corner to click on the Import from URL option. Now we paste the image address in the Import URL field and click on Import. Awesome! The post header image has been added to our article line block. Now we go back to our website post to copy the subtitle and the first paragraph in the post page. Now we go back to MailChimp and replace the text in the article block with the text we copied from our post. Lastly, we will go back to our blog post to copy the post URL from the browser's address bar. Then we will go back to MailChimp, where we will click on the link option on the header image to insert our post URL on it. We'll simply have to paste our post URL in the web address field and click on Insert. Awesome! Now we are going to apply the same steps in the second article link block below to add our second most recent blog post. To recap, we will simply go to our website to look for our other blog post. Once inside it, we will copy the image address, and then we're going to go back to MailChimp. We will click on Replace, and then we'll click on Import from URL in the drop-down menu on the top right corner. Now we are going to go back to our website post to copy the subtitle and the first paragraph under the header image. Then we will go back to MailChimp to paste it over the placeholder text in the article link block. Lastly, we're going to copy the post URL from the browser's address bar. Then we will go back to MailChimp to click on the link option. Then we are going to paste the URL in the web address field, and then we're going to click on Insert. Now, we are going to delete the last image plus caption block so we can edit the contact information in the footer. This is a crucial element to include in every one of your marketing emails. Otherwise, you might be in violation of local spam laws. We scroll down and click on the footer block to edit our contact info. We start by editing the current year and company spaces to include the current year as well as the name of our business. Now we are going to add our business address under the "Our mailing address is" text. And we're going to leave the unsubscribe options below at their default values. We repeat, these 3 footer elements are mandatory to include if you don't want your marketing emails to be flagged as spam. Now that we've finished our template, we will simply have to click on Save and Exit, then to name our template and to click on Save. And that's it. This is the basic anatomy of a marketing email, and you can easily create any marketing email variation that fits your marketing goals following these guidelines. In fact, we set up this example email just so we had a template that we can repurpose with new content when we need to. And this is just the beginning. In our following video, we will be showing you how to create an awesome-looking lead magnet that will help you to keep your lists growing. So make sure to tune in. Creating a lead magnet. Hey there, folks. It is a well-known fact that people will not hurry to give you something in exchange for nothing. And this applies to email marketing. What? Do you think that people will simply join your mailing lists because you're awesome? Well, the harsh truth is that only a small fraction will, and that you need to convince the rest to do it. And how do you convince people to give away their email addresses? The answer is with lead magnets. Lead magnets are incentives that you use in exchange for people's email addresses. That means that people will have access to these incentives when they sign up through your opt-in forms. The most common lead magnets are the following: guides and reports. Guides and reports are a favorite among email marketers because they're the easiest to set up. With just the right amount of information, you'll be able to set up a brief ebook with condensed original content and to offer it as a free ebook to new subscribers. Cheat sheets. Cheat sheets are one-page blueprints that are mostly designed as infographics in formats that are easy to print. Free template packs. Free template packs make awesome lead magnets because they can be used for professional purposes and they can fit any niche. For example, if you run a blog about social media ads, you can create and offer Facebook ad templates. If running a graphic design blog, you can create and give away free web design templates and mockups, and so on. Video guides. Video guides generate much more engagement than any other type of lead magnet, but they're also the most difficult to set up. Yet, if you have the means and the skills to produce brief video guides or presentations, we recommend you to totally go for it, as they are perceived to offer greater value because they're less time-consuming and allow you to be more direct with your message. Discounts and trial periods. Promoting a 20% discount for new email subscribers is one of the most effective ways of achieving two marketing objectives in one shot: getting a new email subscriber and generating a new sale. Best of all, a one-time consumer is very likely to become a repeat customer down the line. So this strategy works threefold and is mostly recommended for e-commerce marketers. Trial periods are based on a similar tactic. If you allow a user to benefit as much as he or she can from using a program or tool, or from accessing your content, or from attending paid webinar sessions, but only for a limited time, they're very likely to convert once their trial periods are over. Software downloads. Offering free access to light versions of useful software, games, and apps through your opt-in pages is a great way to generate new subscribers too. Setting up a lead magnet the easy way. Now that you know what a lead magnet is and which are the most effective ones, we want to show you how you can actually set one up easily using the basic tools in your computer. You'll simply need to create or outsource the creation of a piece of relevant content in the form of a numbered article. You'll need your company logos and a word processing program that can import your files as a PDF, such as Microsoft Word, which is the one that we will use for this example. Open a new document and start by entering the title of your guide. We recommend you to follow the same guidelines that you'll apply in your marketing email headlines. In our case, we're going to title our guide as the 5 Secret Healthy Lifestyle Choices for the Diabetic, to add an intriguing punch to it. We'll leave your choice of font and size to your discretion, but we recommend you to use large, bold fonts that contrast with the background. Now, right below the title, we're going to include our company logo, which, as you can see, fits beautifully. Right below the logo, we're going to insert the name of our business in italics at a smaller size. On the following page, we're going to insert a table of contents, which will be easy because this is a 5-piece numbered article. Now, on the following page, we're going to insert a brief introduction. Then we will jump to the next page to insert our article in its entirety. Finally, on the last page, we're going to insert an invitation to keep reading on our site, with a link to redirect the subscriber there. Lastly, we're going to click on the File tab, and then on the Save As option. Now we will browse the location where to save our finished lead magnet on our computer, and then we will click on the Save As Type drop-down menu to select the PDF option, and then we will click on Save. Awesome! Our new lead magnet has been saved and exported as a PDF, and we are ready to start distributing it to new subscribers. Follow these simple steps, and you will be able to create several variations of your lead magnet for different campaigns. Next up, we will be showing you how to set up a campaign from scratch. So tune in. setting up your first email marketing campaign. Hey there, my friends. Let's continue working on our reward-deserving email marketing strategies. This time around, we're going to show you how to actually set up an email marketing campaign for the first time easily the right way. Please note for this video, we're going to use our MailChimp account. And although the actual steps may differ a little from one email marketing platform to the other, the basic process keeps on being the same. So you'll simply have to take notes in case you're using a different email marketing tool. Alright, so we will start on our MailChimp account, from where we are going to click on the Create Campaign button. Now MailChimp will allow you to set up 3 types of email marketing campaigns from the get-go. First, you'll be able to select the Create an Email option to create a simple email marketing campaign. The second option available is to create an ad, which will allow you to reach specific types of contacts with Facebook and Instagram ads, as well as with Google remarketing campaigns. Lastly, you'll be able to select the option to create a landing page, which will allow you to design a landing page to collect email addresses in exchange for a valuable piece of content or product. In this video, we are going to show you how to create a basic email marketing campaign from scratch. So we are going to select the Create an Email option. Now, as you can see, there are several types of email marketing campaigns that you can set up. You can start with a regular email campaign that you can edit according to your preferences. You can set up automated campaigns, which are based on subscriber behavior. You can set up plain text campaigns to fire off quick communications. And lastly, you'll be able to set up A/B test campaigns that will allow you to test up to 3 variations of the same email under the same campaign. In our example case, we're simply going to select the regular campaign type. We start setting up our new campaign by naming it in the campaign name field, and then we click on the Begin button to continue. Now we have to select who we are going to send this campaign to. So we click on the Add Recipients button, and then select the subscriber list from the Choose a List drop-down menu. Because this is a general content email that we want to send to all of our subscribers regardless of activity level, we're going to select the full subscribers list, and we're not going to segment it. Before we save our choice, we're going to check the Personalize option, and then we are going to select the first name or FName option from the Merge Tag menu. This will allow us to send personalized emails to each of our subscribers. Now we click on Save to continue. Now we have to click on Add From to make sure that our sender's information is up to date. We recommend you to always use your name, your company name, or a combination of both in the name field. Now that we've made sure that our sender's info was correct, we will simply click on Save to continue. Now we are going to click on Add Subject to enter our campaign subject line. Because we're going to send a content-focused campaign, we're going to use the "Did you miss any of this?" question as our subject line. Also, we're going to add personalization to our subject line. We can do this by inserting the FName tag at the beginning of the subject line preceded by the "Hey" expression. It will read as, "Hey, first name, did you miss any of this?" We are now going to click on Save to continue. Now we have to design the content for our email by clicking on the Design Email button. Now, as you can see, we have the option to select from a wide variety of email layouts, templates, and previous campaigns to get started. For this example case, though, we're simply going to select the marketing email template that we designed in a previous video for this exact purpose, and we can find it by clicking on the Saved Templates tab. Now we will simply have to click on it to select it, and on the following page, we will then click on Save and Close to continue. Awesome! This campaign setup is now finished. And now we simply have to either schedule it or send it right away. For this example case, we will send it right away. So we will simply have to click on the Send button and then on the Send Now button. And that is it. Our subscribers will start receiving this campaign soon. Next up, we're going to show you how to create a high-converting squeeze page to collect new email addresses the easy way. So tune in.